Good evening, family. Here's your friendly announcer. And I got some serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say, oh Lord, could mean the world's disaster. Could turn your joy and laughter to tears and pain. That love is in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hey, 'cause hate's going round, it's breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, because it's gone too far. Oh, 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 oh. The force of evil plans to make you its possession. And it will if we let it destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. Y'all know I can't sing no more. But if love and peace you treasure, then you hear me when I say it's in need. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome, 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 welcome to the Mental House. I am your host, Khadijah. You know, as I went to mark the date off the calendar, I realized that it was March 25th. I want to make sure to all my fellow Aryans out there, hey, let's do it this month, except I'm in April Aries. But if you're celebrating a birthday today or this month, I want to join with you in that celebration of your born day. And so what it brought to mind, there's few people that have shaped, you know, things, my brain, and I say from my youth that I carried into adulthood, that affected me, that made an impact on my life. People like Dr. King, of course, Malcolm X, you know, the usual, Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Ture, Louis X, who later became minister, Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. There's people that I give credit to shaping my mentality as a youth. And it wasn't restricted to color. I love the story of John Brown. And I thought that the stories of even the Quakers were good to me. I liked how they orchestrated and was concerned that black people made it to Canada. So there were a few people that shaped my life, and then there was one who shared the same name as my grandma, my maternal grandmother actually, and she stuck with me for a while because to me she made the sacrifice like the Malcolm and a Martin. However, she was like the John Brown, the female version. And that woman is Viola Liuzzo. And today marks the anniversary of the day of her death. And I just want her family to know that she didn't die in vain. Her name would live on. I always say that she died. She had two deaths. She had the death of the Ku Klux Klan chasing her, and her driving up to 100 miles an hour trying to get away from these sick psychopaths, all because she was a white woman carrying marchers and organizing back and forth between Selma and Montgomery. And she was very comfortable fighting injustice. And we don't have enough white people like that. And we definitely have to honor those who lose their lives in this fight for freedom and justice that is supposed to be granted to all of us, not just certain ones. And we're not supposed to be the supply for the big narcissist white male society. We're just not supposed to be the supply for this psychopathic government. And there were people all through time that realized that. And I want to pay homage to Viola, because it was this day that those Klansmen pulled alongside of that car, and she was traveling with Leroy Moton, and she was shot several times. They just opened fire on her, killing her instantly. And I thought that uh, for this woman to have been the mother of five, to have sacrificed her life, and then to have died that way, and then to have J. Edgar Hoover, after the fact, begin to a smear campaign against her that was just reminiscent to what he would do to any Negro. And that is to first label her a drug addict and say she had needle marks on her, and say that she went down to Selma only to participate in orgies, and her children had to deal with this, not only with the grief of their mother, but to hear in the whole country burning crosses on their lawn, the smallest little girl, Sally, being rocked, stoned while she's attending school. I mean, just, and because your mother is a nigger lover, and they actually treated them worse than they probably did black people. So I just don't want you guys to think that your mother's passing was in vain. And I know you know that it's not. And her name will never die as far as I'm concerned. And I teach my children, I will teach my grandchildren, and any other child I come into contact with about all the civil rights leaders. And she fits right in there as a person that paid the highest price for freedom. And I just want to say, rest in power to my sister, Viola Liuzzo, excuse me, because this is the day that marks the anniversary of her death. And to Leroy Moton, I know you've had to carry that crazy story in your psyche for over 50 years. And may you find some kind of comfort for your mind. And I appreciate the sacrifice that you made. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to be later, hopefully with a video. And if you like what you hear, I'd like for you to like and subscribe.
And don't let hate get the best of you. Don't let it get the best of you, because it just kills you.
And yeah, it can get some stuff moving, but it also can kill you if you don't know how to use it properly. Hate can be motivating, but it can also be extremely detrimental. You can hate oppression and fight in a way to eradicate it. But to hate a person and to continue to hate a person, that person goes about his business. It only destroys you. It does. So Arm yourself with truth and knowledge, and live. All right. All right. Go out and make it a wonderful day. If you like what you hear, please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time in the mental house. Bye bye.